we're recording, and we are live. Drip, what's up?
Hello.
How you doing, homie?
I'm doing great. I forgot to pull up the... What the fuck do I need? I need the,
Forgot to turn my
chat.
phone on silent. I'm a little ill tonight, so sorry, guys. I'm not my...
You're fine, G!
Regular peppy self.
It's on your head.
It is, actually, literally. Head cold.
It is, yeah. It is.
Tonight's episode is not clickbait. Nintendo almost added Samus to Fortnite. We're going to talk about that. The ESA doesn't want game preservation. And Drip and I have some thoughts, and we'll talk about that. And to wrap up the night, we're going to be doing to wrap up the night, we are going to be doing an NFL draft style episode like we did last year, and this year is going to be the best Nintendo characters that we I burped onto that. The best Nintendo characters that we want in Fortnite.
Which I think is a great idea. I love that. What was our original idea for this draft?
Zelda stuff.
Yeah, no, we did the Zelda one last year. The Nintendo consoles is what we're going to do.
That's right. Which we still can do.
We can totally do that. We'll do it for the third annual. Holy shit, that's a big piece of chicken.
That is Popeyes for you right there.
Oh man, I got a Popeyes right by my house, and right when it first opened, I was there, like all the time, eating those spicy. Do you get the spicy one or the regular one?
Abby ordered for me, and she got a regular, which I don't dislike them, but the spicy's the way to go.
Spicy's the way to go. It's fine. Hey, a chicken sandwich is the chicken sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make you bigger so I can see you and get all this other
bigger
stuff
every
back
time
here.
I see you, baby.
Yo, hero of time. How are you doing? Power Mad. Matthew Moran.
What's up,
Hey,
guys?
how do you fix loose Joy-Cons? You don't. You put a grip on it. You put a Skull and Co. grip on it, and then you don't have to worry about it.
To be honest with you, though, there is probably a way to not fix it, but to remedy it. If you get in there, open up the back shell, stick some, I don't know, paper or
Don't tell him that, because he's going to send them up to me to do that.
There's a way.
I'm going to be the one that has to do that.
Basically, what's happening is pressure is loosening, right? Where the plastic is giving over time.
Yeah, it's just the plastic.
Or screws are loosening. It's basically the plastic's fault, but if you can kind of fill a little bit of that void that's been loosened over time with something else, like a thin piece of paper or cardboard or double-sided tape or whatever, or something like that. I wouldn't do tape, but you could probably just fill the void.
Here's one. I keep tightening the screws.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't keep tightening the screws. That's not
sustainable.
Yeah, don't do that. That's not. The best way to fix loose Joy-Cons
to buy new Joy-Cons,
to get a Switch Lite.
Oh yeah,
just to eliminate them completely. I don't know. I don't use regular Joy-Cons hardly ever anymore. I have so many sets of the big ones now. It's like, I mean, our sponsor of the podcast, Binbach, or DOYOKY, whichever one we're gonna call them. That's what I got on now. Those are great.
I forgot to send Discord notifications. You gotta give me a second here.
You're good.
Oh, I'm ending the stream. Whoops.
Oh, it's the big ones that are loose. You're talking about what did you buy? I can't remember what you said you bought. What's the ones, G? The original big Joy-Cons.
Hori Split Pad.
Yeah, the Split Pad Pros.
Boo! Come on, man. We're sponsored by Binbach.
Yeah, get you a set of DOYOKYs. You can use code DRIPMediaGaming at checkout for 10% off on their website.
That's right.
There's a link in the description of this video, actually.
They're 50 million times better than the Haris. I've even had the Haris, and I don't think they're very good.
I have both.
That's not sponsored Jeep talking. That is literally facts. Spitting
Need a
fire
quick fix.
facts.
There's really no quick fix. They're gonna be loose.
Yeah, no, there's no quick fix.
There's nothing you can really do about
Reshell, which is not quick, but
well, no, he's talking about the big ones. You can't reshell those.
Oh, right. Haris. Oh, no, fuck that, dude. Your Haris they're done, man. They're garbage. No offense. That was sponsored Jeep talking. They're not garbage. I'm funny. Okay. Ooh, I love this. I love the Animal Crossing remixes. Love them. Drip, let's get to Beer of the Week in the pre-show here. I will let you go first. Mine's wordy.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? I was looking at shit on my phone. I'm sorry.
All good. Let's get to the beer of the week.
Oh yeah, beer of the week. I got a little bit of a story. So
yeah, me too.
I went to a grocery store today that is basically right by my house. I've never been to it. It's Aldi. You've heard of Aldi, right?
I've been to Aldi since I was a kid, man.
Okay, I've never been there. And they built a new one right by my house. It's like right at the end of the road, you know, like the big main road.
Sure. Yeah.
I you know.
They're like Walmart, but actually cheaper than the competition.
Yeah, like everything in there was a very it's been there for years. I know it's been there for years, dude. Okay, I've just never been there. That's a new one though. They just built that one. That one's been there for maybe a few years. They just built that though.
Aldi's is less convenient. It's not as many locations, but they are just as cheaper than Walmart.
It's cheaper. It's way cheaper.
And their Aldi brands are delicious.
I tried a bunch of them, and I'm like, I'm pumped about all of them. But
haven't had the Aldi brand cereal in years. Go ahead. Sorry.
My beer of the week came from Aldi. I was walking through the cold section over there, and I was like, oh my god, they have fucking alcohol here? That's weird, but okay, whatever. I got two things. One of them is not ready. One of them, they're like popsicles. They're like adult popsicles, but they're they're flavored lemonades, strawberry lemonade. But then, same brand, same company, also had hard seltzers.
Nice.
So I bought those as well. Nice. I have a Vista Bay watermelon lemonade hard seltzer, 100 calories, 1 gram of sugar, 3 carbs, gluten-free, 5% alcohol.
It's on par with the
ounces.
other. That's about buzzwords. It's on par with the other seltzers that are out there.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
How about taste?
I don't know. We're about to find out. This is a watermelon. They did have in the pack. It was watermelon, strawberry, regular, and what was the other? Pineapple. I brought all of them down here except for the pineapple because we know that's going to be the worst one.
Yeah.
We know. We already know. Okay,
I do love pineapple though.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not amazing. It's not like, oh my god, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's no White Claw.
How much cheaper is it than like White Claw?
I don't know. What did I get? If it was a 12 pack, actually it's probably a good deal cheaper. Because I would say 12 White Claws or something like that is probably $16 to $18. This was 12.
$1 a can is a deal.
Yeah.
$1 a can is a deal. It's not
this,
like
it's
an
fine.
extreme deal.
I'm good with this. Yes, this gets the seal of approval for sure. Yes.
Awesome.
I'm good with this.
So as I mentioned, I'm a little under the weather right now. I feel like it's gonna get worse tomorrow, but we'll see. Show must go on tonight. Mrs. G just brought me down a lovely Popeye's chicken sandwich, which is not a beer, can confirm, but is food and consumable. And it is half of my beer of the week this week because it's delicious. If you've never had Popeye's chicken sandwiches, you are missing out.
They really are amazing.
Not the same thing as Chick-fil-A, but it is better. I think overall, a better product than Chick-fil-A.
Honestly, the chicken sandwich only. I will agree with you on just the chicken sandwich, yes. But when it comes to like the chicken nuggets, anything like that, like, dude, there's nothing that touches. There's nothing on the level of a Chick-fil-A chicken nugget with Polynesian sauce or Chick-fil-A sauce.
They're very good. Those are very, very good.
Yeah.
But my true beverage of the week is, what's this stuff called? Fuck. Hold on. I forgot the name, but I just wrote it down a second ago because I asked Mrs. G for it. Hold on. That's you. Wrong thread. I have with me a glass of Airborne as my beer of the week.
Oh, love that. Oh, now that's a beer of the week right there.
Mm-hmm. Beverage of the week. And I'll be sipping throughout the night. Just a little boosting immune system stuff, you know.
I just chug those, man. I can't sit and sip on them.
I think they're phenomenal. Like if they made this as a drink, I would just drink it all the time.
Well, you could just drink it. It's just vitamin C and stuff. It's good for you. Drink one every day.
You don't want too much. You don't want too much. And also, they're very expensive. If I'm just gonna like drink it every day, it's a little bit expensive. Might as well.
Hey, it's good for you, man. It's vitamins.
It's literally just some vitamins. So I mean, I guess I wonder if you could just replace your vitamins if you take. I want to take
vitamin C. Like what else is in there?
other stuff. I don't
I think
know.
it's just vitamin C, isn't it?
I mean, it's a little sugar, of course, to make it taste good, but yeah, Full Metal.
Full Metal Z says don't overload in vitamin C. Okay. Why?
Scientist Full Metal says don't overload them. Yeah, I would agree.
Polynesian sauce is S tier. Yes, Megaboy, no fucking question. Polynesian sauce is real deal. I'm starting to move towards Chick-fil-A sauce a little bit more, though.
I have no opinion, really. Hey, Drip, do you want us to sneak peek of the draft board tonight? Want to sneak peek?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, man. Throw it up.
Here we go. Here's our draft board tonight, as you guys can see. Drip is on the top. I'm the bottom. That's the... Actually, I should... Well, just for the sake of Drip and Jeeb, but everyone knows I'm a top and Drip's a bottom. Let's just be honest. But as we move along here, we have all of our characters here. We're doing Nintendo characters in Fortnite. What characters would we like to see? And yeah, I mean, I don't know how I follow up my joke. Honestly, you can't really continue on without acknowledging that.
You did it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Show's
obviously.
over.
This is a list of Smash characters,
coming.
as you guys can see. This is all a bunch of Smash characters. Some of these characters are not Nintendo. We are not selecting those. We're just gonna be selecting from the pool of Nintendo IPs.
Yeah, and I think it's not everybody, but I think there's plenty enough on there to choose from, and I don't think there's anybody on there that I can think of right off the top of my head.
Yeah,
that I would want. That I don't already see right there. I think it's gonna be a good draft. We're only doing 4. We're gonna do it as a squad. Since it's for Fortnite, we're gonna keep it as a Fortnite squad. I think that's the best way to do it.
Each. Also notable, in Fortnite, for example, when Star Wars comes around, lightsabers come in, you get special Jedi jumping abilities and stuff like that. Part of our arguments tonight, part of our selections, we're gonna be making arguments on not only the character, why they're a good fit, but also why they're a good fit in the game, why they're a good fit for the squad, and number 3, what abilities would come with them. For example, Kirby is an obvious one. Kirby sucks stuff in. So we'd have to make an argument if we select Kirby. We have to say how the abilities will be used, as far as like, is it good, like for Kirby it would be sucking in, and you know why that would be effective for gameplay for Fortnite.
The Hoover.
Yeah. So that's just an example, but yeah. I think it's going to be really fun. I think this
is going to be great. I have so many ideas. I hope you'll steal mine.
I know a lot of you guys are not Fortnite fans. That's okay. This is mainly going to be, basically think of it like this. We're drafting 4 awesome Nintendo characters and why their abilities are cool and fun. It's just for fun. So
it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Continuing on the pre-show. I'm going to eat another bite of my sandwich.
Amazed you thought about this that deeply. We kind of came up with it on the fly today. I mean, I was trying to get a little too deep. Jeep yelled at me and told me to shut the fuck up, so
yeah. Trip is a Fortnite nerd. He's taking it way too seriously. I was like, dude, like, just relax a little bit. It's just for funs. We don't need to be like, well, how do you get the ability? It doesn't make any sense. Kirby isn't the right body size.
He's not. You just have to put Kirby as a head on a regular body. That's how it works. Some of the people I'm drafting aren't the right size. Some of them are. Some of them are going to be fucking perfect. And you're going to be so mad.
And see, I have not decided who I'm drafting 100% except for 1. And also, by the way,
I know 3 I'm drafting 100%.
I will be going first to complete the cycle of Drip got 2 first picks in a row and I get 2 first picks in a row. And then from now on, when we do these things, we'll be alternating. Yeah.
So whatever we do next, I get to go first.
That's correct. So yeah, that's the way we'll be doing it tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. Sorry, I'm probably not gonna be very active with the chat. I'm just gonna be trying to get through tonight.
Hey guys, make sure you leave a like on the stream too, guys.
Yes,
please
do that. My immune system right now is fighting with this virus. I'm assuming it's a cold virus. Colds are viruses, right?
Yeah. Sure. Yes.
It's not COVID, but I remember when I've had COVID more recently than a cold. So I think what's happening is like I've got the cold virus now, and like it's I haven't felt this feeling since I had COVID. This like feeling of a viral thing happening. Mm-hmm. So it's and I haven't had, dude, I can't remember the last time I had a cold. Honest to God, it's probably been since pre-COVID. I've had like a true, honest to God, cold. You know,
this winter I get sick like 5 times, which is like, I mean, that's nuts for me.
I mean, I've had sniffles here and there, but I can already tell you this is day one of feeling symptoms. This is a cold. Like, it's been a while since I felt it, but just weird. Like, specifically, it's weird when you because of COVID, how we didn't really get a lot of colds because we were not really out that much, right?
Yeah.
Then
our immune systems all went to shit, and then we went out, and then it's like, ugh.
Exactly. So this is like my first cold in years, basically, which is not normal for humanity.
Yeah. Well, you stayed in a lot longer than I stayed in. I went out there and started, licking door handles and doing all this stuff, trying to build that immune system.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
I mean, at this point, that's literally, I've been out and about for two, maybe 3 years now. Well, 2, for sure.
Well, you're doing good if you've just now really got your first cold. I mean, you've been a little sick here and there, the COVID thing.
I started implementing like non-mask practices like earlier than some of my other peers, you know what I mean? So, and only in certain situations where it was safe to do so for others, but for me it was like I need to get my immune system back up. Like for real. So like I was unmasking in certain places where at that point probably
at a certain point you
socially awkward to do that, but I was like I need to like build this up a little bit. Like I really do.
my older brother used to oh my god, if he ever heard me say this, actually he probably wouldn't care. My older brother used to tell me all the time, he's like, hey, I eat my boogers. That helps my immune system. I'm like, dude, that's the fucking grossest thing I've ever heard, and it's not true. Guess what, Jeeb? It is fucking true. It is true.
Man. Of course. Think about
it exposes you to all the shit that everything's being stopped from going into your body. You're exposing yourself to it on purpose. It's fucking genius. True. It's gross.
Well,
my 5-year-old, I mean, she doesn't know that, but she does it. I mean, she should be healthy as a horse for what I see her doing. She should be very healthy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I was a young kid, I was a constant booger eater. It was fascinating, man. It's fascinating, like getting up in there and feeling.
Just see what you pull out,
And then, for some reason, it's like, why do I want this in my mouth right now? I don't know, but let's do it.
It's the texture, it's the taste, it's like those little things you get at
salty,
the store,
creamy,
and you gotta like open it up and you don't know what's inside. It's like that, you don't know.
And the hard ones are fast, dude. The hard ones are chewy.
Oh God. Okay.
Anyway, moving on. I'm sure we lost everybody with the booger talk. Sorry about that. Hey guys, we get some likes. We're 2 more away from 10. That'd be awesome if we could get that this week. Oops, I ruined my own thing.
I thought you were about to start singing Britney Spears.
Yeah, fuck. I gotta do this again.
Hey, caffeinated. What's up? Coffee with games over here. Sorry. I left a long time ago. What'd you do? Did you break things?
It's the chat thing. I know you don't use it anymore, which makes me upset.
I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. No, right now. Put it in there. Where's it at? I'll use it right now.
Right there.
Okay, I'll use it. I'll use it tonight. I will. I promise.
All the work. I mean, now these days it's kind of streamlined, but the work it took to set this up. Like, come on.
Where's it at?
I just put it in there, just now.
In the big private pod room?
That's why I ruined it, because I had. Oops.
I don't see it. The last thing in there is that YouTube video you sent.
Oh, wrong place. Delete.
Did you put it in the pod room out in the main Discord?
I put it in the video and go live area in my Discord.
Oh, cool. So, in your Discord.
I didn't add everyone, of course, but I just put it in.
All right.
It's gone now. Can't see it. No one can see it. It's gone forever and ever.
All right, there it is. I see it now. All right, There we go. We're in. All right, yeah, guys, leave a like on this this stream, please. It helps push it to other people. We want other people to be here and hanging out.
Yes. Reminder, if you guys want, I don't have my Switch handy at the moment, but if you guys remember, Binbok / DOYOKY is our sponsor this week. This is their last week with us, so your last chance to get use code Drip Media Gaming to get 10% off of the DOYOKY Epoch game controller. We'll do our ad spiel later on, but now, of course, it's an ad, so Drip and I are obligated to sell it to you guys, but we also want to stress that we love this thing. And if you guys want one,
oh man,
if you guys want one, you get 10% off. I think that's awesome that you guys get 10% off. It's highly recommended if you want it. Cool RGB lights. The sticks feel amazing. I put the tall ones on. I love it. They're ergonomic. If you got big hands like Drip and I, older men, or should I say men, got man hands. This is really good. Really good for man hands. So highly recommend. And if they're not, I can't say because I'm not a small. I should have Abby try them out. I wonder if they're good for girl hands. I've not, or like small hands, I should say.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have not tested that out yet.
Just speaking of sponsors, we got a really, really fucking cool one starting next week too.
And they're going to be
really
a guest as well.
They're going to be a guest.
Is that going to be is that guest thing a part of the sponsor, or is that just separately?
We haven't discussed that part yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll do it. Maybe.
I don't think the conversation will be
after. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think the conversation will be skewed either way.
No.
It's
we'll
just
keep it under wraps until next week. But it's very cool company.
Interesting conversation.
Mm-hmm. Very cool company. Got some new stuff coming out.
Nintendo accessories.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Booger sponsor. Or boogers. Wait, it's Booger sponsor.
Yeah.
Booger Spoon? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Booger Spoon's our next sponsor, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's just Boogers, actually.
Yeah. Just Boogers. That's the company name. Just Boogers.
Yeah. It's actually my company. I started it with my older brother.
Right now. You texted him. Get this domain right now.
He said yes. So we want to get the.
By the way, thank Power Man. I saw that get well. I appreciate that, man. I'm not like on my deathbed. I'm obviously fine. I'm worried that tomorrow is going to be bad. That's what I'm worried about.
No, don't be bad tomorrow. I mean, I guess it's fine. We got a video out this week, but
I don't think a cold's going to stop me from editing.
Okay.
I doubt it.
I hope not.
But it might.
If I have to edit my own video, I'm seriously going to I'm going to be tweaking. I'm going to be levitating.
I mean, I did give you my one a week, man. We got you the one,
I know, but you told me this week to push. You said, give me more content. I said, okay.
Not before I got a cold. But no.
We'll do too.
As of now, there's no reason why I shouldn't be doing that tomorrow.
You ready? You want to do this?
No, my head is hurting.
Sweet.
But
awesome.
Actually, man, I hate to. I'm not going to bother Abby. I do need more Tylenol, but I'm not going to bother. Just in case, the off chance she's listening. Hey, honey. Babe. Want to bring me some Tylenol? Okay, let's do this. Shut that music up.
Sorry.
Shut it up, Drip. Shut the hell up, boy. Boy, I tell you what. You play that music one more goddamn time, boy, I swear to the Lord.
Jeep from the bayou.
Two more likes, we get to 10. Do this. This podcast was brought to you by Uncle Jeep Productions. Hey guys, and welcome everyone to the Drippin' Jeep podcast. I am your host, Uncle Jeep, and with me is host Drip Media Gaming. We record this podcast live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere you listen to podcasts. You also leave us a 5-star review. We need more 5-star reviews. Last week I said I'll be starting off the show with a 5-star review every week. That is true. This week's review is from a user called ChatGPT. Here's the review. Absolutely addictive. The Drippin' Jeep podcast is a game changer in the world of entertainment. From the moment you hit play, you're impressed by a whirlwind of witty banter, insightful discussion, and downright hilarious moments. Drippin' Jeep's chemistry is off the charts, making each episode feel like a hangout session with old friends. Blah, 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 blah,
listen.
Blah, blah, blah.
ChatGPT is not wrong about every single word of that, though. Okay.
No, they're not.
Clearly, they went listen to every episode and they were like, "These guys got it."
Yeah. So if you haven't got from my joke there, we have not gotten a review since last week. So what that means is I'm gonna annoy you guys with ChatGPT reviews every single week until somebody gives us a review. So if you want to stop listening to ChatGPT bull crap, I recommend writing a review. But Drip, outside of that, we're talking about some Nintendo stuff tonight involving Fortnite. And how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm wonderful. It's sunny again, which makes me very happy. I could put my plants back outside because they were in here. I thought I was going to have to leave them for tonight, like in the set. Because I mean, I have I don't know 8, 9 plants out there. No more frost, so I'm happy about that. Those can go back out there. Other than that. Yeah, shout out to plants. Other than that, I don't know. Cool grocery store run today. Got some cool beer of the week. You know,
Very
It's been a
nice.
week.
As we do
Been a regular
nowadays, we share that beer of the week in the pre-show or after show. So make sure to check out the YouTube to hear what we had this week. I'll just reiterate one more time real fast, Drip. I got some Airborne. That's my beer of the week because I am a little sicky. You know, as you might be able to hear in the especially if you're listening on audio, you might be able to hear a little nasally happening.
You don't sound too bad, honestly. You don't sound too bad. A little bit, but it's not
just
too
like
bad.
a little bit. It was eye-opening earlier when I was on the phone and I started talking and I heard how nasally I was today. I'm like, oh, that was caught me off guard. Like I didn't really realize
it's not too bad, but I can tell you're going to be worse tomorrow. We're lucky we're doing the podcast today. We got members podcast tomorrow though.
We do. Members podcast. A reminder, if you guys aren't a member,
that's going to be fun.
Please get in there.
That one's going to be fun.
We have a fantastic members podcast for you guys tomorrow night. It's going to be the funniest one. It's absolutely nothing to do with gaming. What we're going to do is Drip and I are going to go back and find our cringiest videos that we've put out there on the internet and watch them with you, the members. And you're going to see us act really awkward about it. So it's good. If you guys are fans of us and have been fans of us for a while, you're going to love this one. Make sure to member up and watch that with us tomorrow night. Drip is the normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, the funny thing about it is last week we were watching, it was after the podcast last week is when we came up with this idea. We were watching like my first or second video and Jeeb's first or second video, just absolutely dying laughing. So
yeah, and
we bring that to you guys.
Truth to be told, my oldest stuff is like 15 years old, and I don't have access
I remember
to those videos
seeing
anymore.
some of that though. You showed me that at one point.
I might go find one like Minecraft Let's Play and show you guys.
God, please do. Because mine's bad, man. It's basically me trying to do a Peter McKinnon impression. My first 3-4 videos.
Can I just say, at least you're an adult, right? I mean, like, the one. If I find the one I'm going to find, I wasn't even
better.
Yes,
is
because
that better?
like,
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like a socially awkward interaction with someone you're meeting. Those things happen. For me, it was like I was an embarrassing child who was trying to make a Minecraft Let's Play. Like,
I think yours is better. Yours is much more excusable than mine.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the most recent YouTube, like my Uncle Jeep channel that I created in 2020.
Yeah,
like that's not that bad, really. In reality, it's not great, but it's, you know, I like you. You would disagree, but I would agree. I would say that with myself, I think they're both equally as cringy.
Yeah, well, we'll be watching tomorrow.
That's right. That's right. What we're watching / listening about tonight, Drip. Tonight. Before I've already lost my spot in my notes because I'm ill. We're going to start off with the ESA. Now, Drip, tell me what the ESA is in your eyes, because I do have a little description here. Who is the ESA? Why should we even give a fuck?
They represent the gaming companies, really, is what they do. That's basically what they do. They're not here for consumers. They are here for the companies. And I don't know a ton about the ESA, to be honest.
Let me read one thing. You continue, but let me read one thing. The ESA, the Entertainment Software Association, is the trade association for the video game industry in the United States. Trade associations are founded and funded by business operating in specific industry with the goal of expanding, protecting, and advocating for the industry in question. So, to wrap up, this is not, people like you and me. This is people who support, for lack of better terms here, big gaming, the big gaming industry. That their best interest is the success of the business of gaming. That's not the consumer. So they're kind of playing the bad guy. But go ahead, Drip.
That's all I know. I don't know much about them. It's like, it's like government. Something I just keep my nose out of. The ESA is kind of like that. Like, I don't really want to bother with them. They don't really affect me. I mean, I guess now with what they're saying about this stuff, it kind of does affect us. Just their stance on what they're talking about game preservation, which is obviously a massive problem we're going to be dealing with for who knows how long, probably a long time.
Yeah, it's going to be a little quick topic here. We're not going to dive too deep into any quotes or anything like that. But basically, they came out they were questioned as far as how they feel about the gaming industry. I forget what I wish I would have wrote down the exact question, but basically they were asked how should we handle video games after their point where they're no longer supported officially. One example would be, should we give video games to places like libraries and public places like that after they're officially no longer supported? Kind of like how the Wii, like basically like stuff like in the Wii library, could just give it to libraries to do with what they want to, for either education or just supplying entertainment to kids who don't have access to.
The libraries used to have don't they have like DVDs? I haven't been in a library.
Dude,
actually, that's a lie. I had to go to I don't even want to talk about that. I had to
the
go to
the local library that's very close to me here is in Wakanda, Illinois. Hashtag Wakanda forever. Their library is crazy. I mean, like, clearly it's well funded. There is video games. They got PS4. I mean, they may have PS5 now, but last time I was in there, they had like a full PS4, Xbox One set up for kids. There was Nintendo consoles set up.
That's cool.
Like in like kiosk type situations where they could, and big TVs, and there was deep access to. I think Abby has a subscription through the library to watch like streaming stuff for free if she wants.
Wow. The library has a streaming service?
I don't know if it's a library streaming service, but they supply an ability to gain access to that stuff for kids who obviously families can't afford that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's all neither here nor there. They were basically asked the ESA, should we give games that are no longer supported by the video game company, meaning they're no longer have any monetary interest in these games, they're just sitting there dead to the world, should we give that kind of stuff to libraries? And in very short answer, shortening a very long answer that they gave, the answer was no.
The answer was no.
The answer was no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they just sound like a big echo chamber for the gaming industry.
That's what I got from all that. It's basically they don't want to do it. We're not gonna put anything on them where they have to do it. They're together in this. It's less work for the companies to have to deal with this stuff. It's less work for everybody to have to deal with it. They don't want to do it. They're not here, even though you're that's actually what surprised me is when you just read that thing about what they actually are. It does say they're supposed to be doing exactly what they were asked about this whole entire thing, even if it's not a library. Like, this is kind of what they say that they're supposed to be doing, is worrying about game preservation. And it doesn't seem like they're really all that concerned with doing a whole lot of that.
No, neither should they, based off of their stance. I mean, there's literally there's widowy. They have a widowal vested interest, parallel with the gaming industry, to not give these kinds of things to the consumer or public areas like libraries, places like that, because it would make them less money down the road, because that's exactly what's happening. They're saving this stuff, creating a demand for it. Supply and demand, people.
Oh, yeah.
They're creating demand by reducing the supply of these old games, and just few years later, either like Nintendo does, completely just porting them over to the next console full price, or like
more.
other companies, or other companies, just adding them to their subscription services.
Oh yeah, it's just Nintendo does that too.
They do that too.
I mean, they do all their retro stuff is through the online service. You've got.
Yeah, I mean, in a Nintendo context, they do both. They do both of those, which it all means more money, which is great for Nintendo, not so much for the consumer, and not so much for those games that are sitting there not being used by Nintendo right now. I don't know, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, just very easily could be ported right now, but we don't have them. So
yeah, and I mean, another thing this
excuse me.
This brings up is just like these games that do just kind of disappear. The ones that are like, whatever, this, that, maybe an indie game or something like that. Like, once it goes off of an eShop or something somewhere, because there's no physical copy of some of these games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're getting into the era, the Wii U era for sure, where there was a big eShop where you could buy just about any game you wanted off of it. And now you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I've said this. I don't know how many episodes I've said this when we talk about this, but the solution is very clear. I know it would be hard to do, but I think Full Metal Knee brought up maybe the last time we talked about this, something about the Video Game Hall of Fame would be a good place to do this, or the Video Game Museum, or whatever it is, the History Museum, whatever. But there needs to be a place, and the ESA should be probably the ones, now that I know what they do, now that you've told me the definition of what they are there for, they should be the ones doing this. There should be a gigantic building of servers.
A corporate building.
And that should be the video game archive. Everything should be kept there. Everything. And there should be people that work there that make sure this stuff is, updated.
Yeah.
I mean, this should be a thing.
Honestly, the ESA sounds like the opposite of of who should be doing it. They're literally, to the way that I see it.
All I'm saying is the description you just said to me, it's their job. It's clearly not what they want to do because they're, I
don't know. Is that their job? Because
I don't know. They're worried about a different side of this. Clearly, they're not worried about that side of it.
I perceive the definition of based off what I read, and I know very little, so we're not going off of like straight hardcore facts here. But the little that I know, they seem to me like a company. Like I said earlier, they're an echo chamber for big business, for gaming big business.
What did you compare it to earlier as a sports analogy?
Well, I made that comparison, but now I'm wrong. It's a bad comparison.
Is it?
I compared it to the players' union, right? If anything,
yeah, it's not like that.
It's not the players' union for the NFL or something, for example. It's more like the
owners.
The owners' union. If the owners have a union or something, it's literally more like that. It's the business owners, not because the players represent more like the employees, right? And the owners represent the owners of the business owners. I mean, that's what they are. It's a big business. Sports are business. So yeah, they're like a union for the businesses rather than a union for the workers. And I don't think businesses need unions. That's what the legislation is for.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why they pay off the fucking politicians. But anyway, I think the ESA is the opposite of who needs to be fixing this. I think we need another company. If maybe there is one that I don't know about, we can be educated. Leave us in the comments down below or on our socials. But we need a third-party company, and now a different company, to kind of be in charge of
There's things being formed.
I'm sure.
Some of those, something like that is going to have to come along and do this sooner rather than later.
Yes, I would agree. The further we get to this digital age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As we get closer and closer now, like the problem only gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every, every month.
Yeah.
I mean, year, yeah. But I mean, my God, how many games come out in a year?
A lot.
Just think about the backlog of just think about that's true actually. But think about the backlog of stuff that just builds up every year that would have to be archived somewhere just to make sure it's there. Actual preservation. It's a lot, and it grows, like I said, every month, every day, really. But
yeah,
I'm sure there are groups out there forming as we speak to probably try to do something like that. But that'll be interesting to see where that goes. Needs to happen soon, though.
I would agree. So I read this. I already read our review earlier in the show. If again, guys, please leave us a review of our show on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you can. 5 stars, and it gets right on the air. Every week we're going to be reading a new one, assuming that we have one. But for now, we don't. So I already read ChatGPT. I won't bore you again with ChatGPT's description of our show. But we are going to We are going to get to the sponsor of today's episode, and the sponsor for today's episode is DOYOKY. Drip. First-party Nintendo Joy-Cons are amazing pieces of technology, but unfortunately, they're just too uncomfortable to play with for long periods of time. Thankfully, DOYOKY reached out to us, and they might just have the solution. The DOYOKY Epoch game controller are Joy-Con style controllers that feature ergonomic comfortable rubber grips, Hall-effect joysticks with swappable stick caps, 6 LED lights, wake up and turbo function. They're also wireless. They have gyro. They have programmable back buttons, and they have lighting modes. Drip, I know that you have been working with Binbok/DOYOKY for a while now, and you've had first-hand experience with many of their products, and even have given them direct input and feedback on their products pre- and post-release.
I have. This is one of those things. This is something they showed me years ago when they were actually still designing it. I loved the design then. I love it even more now that I have it in my hands. These are probably the most comfortable Joy-Cons you can get for the Nintendo Switch. I said that in the video I made about it. I still believe that. They are great, and I do actually like the RGB. I usually don't, but I like it.
Yeah, I also very much like it. I'm with you. I don't really love the flashy RGB all that much, but they look particularly really good on these guys. And you can find the DOYOKY Epoch game controller with the links down below in the description. Make sure to check it out, click it. And you can also get 10% off with our code DRIP Media Gaming. That is DRIP Media Gaming with capital D What is it?
DMG. All
There you
capitals
go.
there.
All
Yes.
capitals there, spaces in between the words. Thank you for DOYOKY for sponsoring today's episode.
Do appreciate it. Yeah, they made that code a little bit difficult. Should have been all one word. Apologize for that, but
Well, I feel like that was more your fault because they would have changed the code if you would have gave
They
them the code.
probably would have, but you know what? It was too late, okay? I looked at it the last minute, and that's what it was. And it was...
That's okay. Drip Media Gaming is not that hard. It's just as far as specifically
No,
which...
it's not. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's totally
Anyway, speaking of things that are hard to swallow in this case would be the fact that Samus could have been in Fortnite right now. We could be enjoying Samus, but they're not. And that kind of stinks, Drip. So if you haven't heard the news today, it's kind of like a... Is it a rumor? Is it confirmed? I don't really even know.
No, it sounds like this happened. Like this was like this.
Yeah.
This was a conversation that actually happened.
So yeah, basically what happened is, and I don't have dates for you, but essentially at some point in the past, the near past, Nintendo almost had Samus. They had a tentative agreement with Fortnite to add Samus to all the skins. And if you're not familiar, Fortnite has a ton of skins ranging from pop culture all over the place. All over the place.
The Billie Eilish skin yesterday.
I mean, yeah, from Billie Eilish to like NFL players. I mean, they have everything that you can kind of want. And one thing they don't have, they also have like things like masked things from Sony and Microsoft. I know Master Chief's in there.
Yeah.
I'm sure there might be
Kratos
something
is
from
in
Sony.
there from God of War.
There you go. So yeah, it's not like the other companies don't do it as well, but Nintendo will be Nintendo. They will do whatever they want, whenever they want. And in this case, the deal they made with Fortnite is, and I can't confirm whether this was pre or post Fortnite. Pre or post Epic acquiring Fortnite, but that's neither here nor there.
They've always had it, haven't they? Or did they buy it from somebody else?
I believe they. I don't know the answer to that. I'm not going to even pretend.
Now,
like
Rocket League, they did buy.
They did.
Right?
That I do know they bought. Yes.
Okay, I think Fortnite was theirs. I think that was something they. I mean, I could be wrong. You know, I don't know that part of the Fortnite lore. But.
Anyway, the deal with Fortnite they had was that Samus could be in the game, but only could be seen in Nintendo console Fortnite. So that means if you were playing a Nintendo console, playing against a PC person, the person on PC would just see the general skin. They would not see
the default,
Samus,
the default player. Yeah,
that's right. And that is not dissimilar to the way that Rocket League works. Speaking of which, because Rocket League, now I don't know if this was pre or post Epic purchase. I want to say pre, but I don't know. Rocket League has. When you download, it's free. When you download Rocket League on Nintendo consoles, you get a Mario car and a Luigi car, which is really cool. But when you're playing against anybody else on a different platform, you just see the generic default car.
Yeah. Remember the one time I played Rocket League? The one time?
The one time, yeah.
You and I streamed it. You wanted me to play it because you were really into Rocket League for a while. And
I mean, I still love the game. It's just I don't
think
play
I
it
was
anymore.
using,
I'm over it, you know.
I think I was using a Mario car or a Luigi car, but you couldn't see it because I was on Switch and you were on PC or something else, not Switch. PC. But so that's what they wanted with Samus, correct?
That's what they wanted, the same deal with Samus, but you know, this is what makes me think it was either pre. This is what makes me think that one of those deals happened without Epic involved. Because obviously they made that deal once with Rocket League, and maybe that was Rocket League before they were owned by Epic. And my guess is Epic owning Fortnite was like, no.
You're not doing that. Yeah,
you're not doing that. We want it in, and that deal happened with Rocket League before that ever happened.
I think
Epic.
you're probably right about that. We'd have to go back on timelines and look. Either way, I think. Okay, first off, before we even get to how stupid that is. How badass would it have been to be Samus in Fortnite? That would have been so cool.
It would have been.
Can you imagine? Like, you could do Zero Suit. You could do helmet off, helmet on. There's so many different... Oh, it would be so badass. And bringing a Nintendo character over like that, then you could do, like, the stuff that they do with... like, with the game, that all the cool stuff they do. You could bring, you know, her... ion blaster or whatever,
right.
Like anybody could pick that. Like that would be so much fun. The roll, you could have that as a thing.
Oh yeah,
like,
the
you
morph
can turn
ball.
into a ball.
The morph ball.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
that would have been so
cool
cool.
Would that be?
Yeah,
See,
and
like,
we have
the skin itself is one thing, but like the other things that they pull from these other IPs and bring to the game.
Lightsabers,
like
dude. Lightsabers and Jedi abilities when they do the Star Wars stuff.
There's so much potential with just Metroid. Oh, man. Missed opportunity. And Nintendo, God, let me ask you this, Jeep. On what planet is it better to have only people playing on the Nintendo Switch being able to see your Samus skin? Or you could have everybody who's on a PC, an Xbox, a PlayStation. It doesn't matter what they're playing on. All those people can see your Samus skin. And even if they don't know who it is, maybe they're like, hey, what's that skin? I don't know what that is. Or maybe you're in a lobby with somebody playing, duos or trio, whatever. What's that skin? I've never seen it. Oh, this is Samus from Metroid. It's a great game. You should check it out.
What's Metroid? I've never heard of it.
Let me go check that out. Oh, it's on a Nintendo platform. I don't have one of those. Let me check this out. Oh, this game looks cool. Maybe I should buy a Switch. Maybe I'll buy more. Like, why the fuck would you not want that to be, like, even if it doesn't, like, whatever. Maybe that does not happen every time somebody sees the skin. But how would you not want that to be something that is a possibility? Like, no, don't show anybody. It's our secret.
The way that I'm kind of seeing this is, I bet you let's look at Disney, for example. I bet you Disney CEOs, if you ask them, do they want to see their characters who, now obviously they're not putting Mickey Mouse in there yet. But, I'm trying to think of a good, I was going to say Star Wars, but there are guns in Star Wars. Something that doesn't usually have guns. Maybe it's something more kid-like. I bet you most of these CEOs...
dude, they just did. They just put the first actual Disney character in there last year during Halloween. It was Jack Skellington.
There you go. So I bet you they're like, with Jack Skellington, I bet you whoever's in charge there was like, over at Disney, was like, I don't love the fact that Jack Skellington's going to have a gun in their hands. I bet you most of these CEOs are not happy with that. They don't want to see their IPs like that. But, Drip, the difference is two things. Number one, money. Number one is always money.
Yeah.
The money talks, man. It was going to make them a ton of money. But number two, advertisement. Disney, when they come up with a new show, new movie, and for Disney, Microsoft, it's like, listen, we got a new Halo coming, so let's put Chief.
Yeah, well, and I kind of want to, let me stop you there and kind of give you an example that happened now. I just saw in the chat, Power Mad says Captain Jack Sparrow. So there was a gigantic roadmap for Fortnite that was actually leaked
out. Yeah.
Didn't know if it was real, but then a bunch of the shit that's on there has already happened, like the Billie Eilish stuff. A bunch of other things that were on there are happening. It's real. It's actually happening. So like Metallica is the next one that's going to be the
nice.
Music thing. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know, you can use Guitar Hero guitars in Fortnite Festival now. You can actually just play Guitar Hero in Fortnite now.
I don't think anybody here knows what Fortnite Festival is for you.
Yeah, they bought Rock. they bought Epic bought the company that made Rock Band.
Yeah,
and they integrated it into a mode in Fortnite. It's the same exact thing. There's all kinds of it's cool. Whatever.
Yet to try it, but I will, because I have 360 controller.
Yeah, I'm so jealous of you, dude.
House.
I went to look at one. I just went to see what they cost today. They used to be like 30, 40, $50 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
$150.
Which, by the way, 30, 40, 50 is expensive for that.
Yeah.
I mean, that is niche.
$150.
You're only going to use those controllers for those specific games on those specific consoles.
The one Rock Band one for PS3 that they had, all the other ones were bundled with games. They had a Guitar Hero one. It was like $150 with like Guitar Hero, 3 or something for PlayStation 3. $150. They had one Rock Band guitar. It was the Fender Stratocaster. The black one looks sick as hell. $200. $199.
That's new?
No game. No, not new.
Oh, this is the old Guitar Hero ones.
Yeah, it's the original. Gotcha. It's original Rock Band.
And they're not. Is Epic selling these? Will they? Are they?
I don't know. Well, they have another one coming out. PDP has one that they're releasing soon, but it's $130. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Right.
The roadmap has new Disney stuff that's coming, and it's Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. They're going to do a whole Pirates of the Caribbean thing because they did there is a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie happening. Yeah, it's the money. Do it. Just do it, Nintendo.
But it's the money aside, because we all know Nintendo apparently hates money. 2024 is a good example of that.
Well, they don't need any now. They got it. They're
true.
One of the richest companies in Japan. Who cares?
That's true. But for me, what kills me is the other point you brought up was the advertisement. I mean, like, it is such good advertising. It's so great. Good. Everybody's on Fortnite these days.
Yeah, dude. The player base for the game is insane. It's absolutely insane.
It's no longer a baby game. Like it is far.
Everybody
spread
plays
out.
it.
Especially after zero build. I mean, I know most people that I know play Fortnite really basically started after zero build started, because that kind of removed the whole like the biggest complaint about Fortnite, which is like the building stuff.
I started right before, but yeah, once zero build was a thing, I'm not building. What I look like?
I've never built in the game. If I got a build lobby, I'd leave because it's. I
do. I accidentally get in and I'm like, nope. Everybody back to lobby. We are not doing this. We're absolutely not doing this. But yeah, you're right. The advertising with a game like that, it's insane that you would want to go ahead and put it in there, but only the people who have our console can see it. That makes no sense.
Nope. And Nintendo
the people who already pay you and give you money, you only want to show them the skin.
Yeah. Nintendo will do what Nintendo will does. I mean, it's a quote.
Dumb.
Put that on a T-shirt. That is what it is, man. Nintendo.
It's just dumb. It's
Nintendo
so stupid.
Nintendo will be Nintendo.
And well, Gee, here's the question. Here's the question.
Yes.
If you could put any Nintendo character into Fortnite, which ones would you put, Jeeb? Which ones would you put?
Hit the music, Drip. Hit the music.
No.
You ready?
I ruined it. Nope. I'm not ready. Yep. Nope.
Oh, wait.
It's happening. Don't worry. It's going to be great.
I'll edit it out later. Don't worry.
It's going to be great.
Audio's going to hear all this. It's fine. Audio will hear all of it, but the video is not going to. It's not going to be the video.
Hang on.
Drip, you had such a good segue, but you ruined this part.
Oh, God. I just forgot the music part. All right. This is going to be great.
Oh, are you serious, man? I could get this faster than you. What are you doing? Pull up the link.
I'm making sure it's perfect. So, Jeeb.
Yes.
What if you could have any Nintendo character you wanted in Fortnite?
Yeah. That's right, Drip. That's right. And don't forget to fade it out. We're going to be talking about if Nintendo characters were in Fortnite, which ones would be in Fortnite and why. We're going to build the best Nintendo Fortnite squad you could possibly imagine. And don't worry if you hate Fortnite, which you probably don't if you watch this video, but you probably do if you listen to the podcast. That's neither here nor there. We're going to make this entertaining for you regardless, Drip. And with us here, Drip, we have the ultimate tier list. The ultimate tier list of Nintendo characters and IPs and such and of that nature. We're going to be drafting our top 4 squad for Fortnite. And, Drip, we've done this a few times now.
We have.
This is our second annual draft video that we're going to be making. And for this draft, I, Uncle Jeeb, have the first pick in this. The music is still playing, Drip. There we go. I have the first pick in this draft, Drip. And I've been putting a lot of thought into my big board. That's a lie. But I have been putting a lot of thought into who my first...
Like a full day, or like maybe like 2 hours worth of thought, right?
I've thought it long and hard about who my first pick would be, that's for sure.
Okay.
The pick is in, Drip. With the first pick in the 2024 inaugural second annual Drip and Dreeb Draft NFL Extravaganza 2.0, yeet! Uncle Jeeb Productions of the better half of the Drip and Jeeb podcast selects Bayonetta as the first pick.
That's good. That's a good pick, man.
Now, let me tell you how here. There's a few parameters how this is going to work. Obviously, Bayonetta is the character, but how's it going to work, right? She already is a humanic form. Is that a word? She's already a human, okay? We got that going for us. She's not a weird blob like some other characters that Nintendo has, so she's going to fit right in with the hitbox and everything like that. She already fires weapons, dude. She fires weapons.
Perfect.
She's a badass. And she does that with her tongue, and it's really weird, really hot, really awkward, but she's also really good with the gun.
She might be a little too much for Fortnite, man. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I don't know, man. It ain't for babies anymore. Bayonetta is in Fortnite. My number one pick out of all the Nintendo IPs. Oh, by the way, we're not picking Samus. We've agreed, gentlemen's agreement. For the sake of this
Samus.
video,
Samus
we're not
is
taking
already
Samus.
in. This is our other squad. Yeah,
that's right. Well,
that's
Drip, that
pick.
leaves you exactly a million gazillion selections. So where are you going to take this yourself, my friend?
Well, Jeep, the pick is in.
Ho, ho, ho.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready, dude. Is chat? The question is the chat ready? In the YouTube comments, are you ready?
What is obviously what should have been the first pick in this draft overall, completely. If you're bringing Nintendo characters to Fortnite, you start with the Nintendo character. I pick Mario.
Wow.
And let me tell you why. Not only is he the most recognizable character from Nintendo, the power-ups, dude. The power-ups. Can you imagine going around, opening the chest in Fortnite, and you get fireballs, or you get a star, or you get a cape from Super Mario World, and you can fly. Like, all these things are already things that happen in other ways in Fortnite, so the physics are there, everything works. Can you imagine? That'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. Mario is the perfect character to put in Fortnite from Nintendo.
That is a really good selection, Drip. That is a really good selection. Although I must say, while there's a lot of opportunity there for power-ups, as you say, a man only really jumps high. You know what I mean? Like, what does he do?
But he's got a fire flower, the star, the mushroom. Can you imagine? These are all things that would be great.
Yeah, but
and he's
I
got
don't know.
They're gonna give him a gun anyway.
I think I'd take the shotgun anyway. I mean, like, I would just take his abilities and kind of put him to the side. You know, like I don't. That to me, Drip. I'm trying to be nice to you, but
a star.
That is not a very strong number one pick.
Yeah, right. I know what you're doing right now. This is listen, chat. Everybody watching this video. This is reverse psychology. He's trying to get your vote for his team. Don't listen to him. I know what he's doing. Yeah. Don't let him do it to you.
Well, that means it's my turn now, and I really got to think about this one because this is a very important selection. I mean, we got two, heavyweights up there at the top, and Samus. Without Samus as a selector, it's not like it's obvious here. Okay, I think I have a really good one, Drip. I think I have a really good one. I'm actually gonna put it in for. I'm gonna switch the scene with it in there with the second pick, Drip. With the second pick, well, actually, it's the third pick. My second pick of the blah, blah, blah draft that I said, the really long title thing. Use that again. Uncle G Productions selects I select the me character, Drip, number 2.
You son of a bitch.
Because I thought of it earlier, and I thought, wait, that's actually a good idea. Oh, man. So the me character, if you guys are not familiar, it's obviously like in Miitopia or, your character that you build in Nintendo, the Miis.
Yeah, that's not bad.
The Nintendo customability would be endless. I mean, in this picture alone, the character has like a Samus, blaster, which would be fair game. The amount of DLC. Now, this is where, for a Fortnite perspective, it'd be incredible because the amount
skin
of
itself would be great. Yeah,
the skin is fine.
Yeah.
You could have a customizable skin, that's great. But the abilities that would come, the amount of emotes you could have, but then the abilities they'd add to the game is like whatever Nintendo would want. You could add the Samus cannon. You could have Mario's super jump. You could have the Master Sword come out. The possibilities for downloadable content to go along with this me character is endless. And the cool customization, it's very Nintendo. Everybody knows a me when they see one. Good advertisement for Nintendo. They've having like a Nintendo shirt on them or something. I don't know. I think the me character Humanoid as well. You can't forget about that. Very important in this discussion. The hitboxes won't be anything weird or out of the norm.
That's true. That's true.
I think the me character is a really
not bad.
interesting second choice. Drip.
It's not bad. Jeeb, we're gonna move. We're gonna keep moving. The pick is in. I'm gonna take him before you do. You know where I'm going.
I kind of do.
Our boy, our hero, our savior. I'm going with Link.
I'm gonna give you Twilight Princess Link too.
Oh yeah, give me Twilight Princess Link. And you know, again, multiple different looks you could have there, so you get that. I think the funnest part about having a Zelda character or just Zelda characters, Link in general, in the game, I want to bring this back to something that a lot of people listening may not know about, but I know you do. So I want to bring this up to you. Do you remember the Indiana Jones quests that we had to do to get the Indiana Jones skin? Can you imagine a Zelda version of that in the game? Where you have to do little puzzles and little things like that. Bring that type of stuff to the game. We've already seen it before. Yeah, like dude. And then of course, you know, the Master Sword. That would be the extra weapon that comes in, and it could have the blast. You know, like it does if you have full hearts, and it, you know, in some of the games where it will blast out and like shoot a blast of energy or something like that. That would be cool. It'd be super cool. All the quests that, I mean, you could unlock all the other stuff, whatever. Gliders. I mean, there's already gliders in Fortnite, in Zelda. Yeah, I mean, we're in, man. Like, all the cosmetics are already there. Back bling. You got the Hylian shield for the back bling. I mean, I don't know, man. That's
pretty good.
As strong as it gets.
It's pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. That is a really strong selection. I would like to remind the people at home who are watching this that the rules do not state that you have. It's not who has the biggest Nintendo IPs, because obviously if we're doing that, Drip has it hands down. He's got Mario and Zelda. We're not doing that. We're not doing biggest Nintendo IPs. We're doing what squad are you building that would be best for Fortnite? Okay, that's what we're building. And with that Drip, the pick is in. With my third overall pick, the fifth pick overall in the 2024 Drip and Jeeb NFL style draft this year of Nintendo IPs in Fortnite, Uncle Jeeb Productions selects, if he can find it, the Pokemon Trainer.
Damn you!
The Pokemon Trainer.
No, I was going there.
Oh yeah, and let me explain why. Of course, I could have picked Charizard. I could have picked Squirtle. I could have picked Bulbasaur. I could have picked any Pokemon for that matter. But I chose the Pokemon Trainer, similar to the one in Smash. In fact, pretty identical, because for one obvious reason.
Yeah, I know why.
Pokemons with guns. Pokemons with guns. I have the Pokemon Trainer. He's holding his gun, but his special ability, I mean, not to mention all the back blings of all the different cute Pokemon you could put on the back, not to mention all the Pokeballs you could have falling from the sky as you drop in, not to mention...
That would be cool.
All that, but to mention the fact that they would add for the first time a buddy. You have the skin, you throw out your Pokeball, and boom, fucking Charizard comes out and breathes fire at somebody because you found it on the map somewhere. Oh, you found a Pokeball? It's freaking Blastoise. It's going to blow you away.
That would be so cool. And you don't even know what's in it. You just throw it out and something comes out. And
you don't get, you only get to know as soon as you throw it out. And maybe it's like a one-use thing, like a lottery thing. You get what you get and you get one use, so don't waste it.
Damn it.
Oh boy, Drip.
And that kills my backup too for a Pokemon. I was gonna go Mewtwo. Oh, yeah.
Pokemon.
I was gonna go Mewtwo as a
now.
backup, and because his Mewtwo's abilities are kind of like basically like the Force. So that would have worked. That would have worked in the game. I can't go there now. That's a good pick. I can't go there.
Thank you. Where are you gonna go, Drip?
I don't know. I don't know. You've ruined me. The pick is in. You took my pick. I'm not happy about it. I am going to go with strength in IP because I know that's not what we're doing, but that's what I got. That's what I'm going to stick with. I'm drafting for my Fortnite squad Donkey Kong.
Big DK getting selected.
Yeah.
You going to tell us why you're going with DK?
You know, when you think about it, there's chests in Fortnite, right? They give you good stuff. I mean, I don't know exactly what we did see the golden banana in Fortnite. It's in there right now. It replenishes your health over time. We could do something with some bananas, but you see the chests, they could put DK barrels around the map and have cool items inside the barrels, stuff that had to do with I honestly don't know what the mythic weapons would be with Donkey Kong. The skin would be cool. I mean, you could have Diddy Kong as a back bling.
That is pretty cool.
I don't know. I don't have. You stole my pick, man. You stole my pick. You did good there. I'm going with strong IP at this point. That's how I'm going to have to beat you.
Yeah, it's a good selection, Drip. It's a good selection. I'm looking at the board here. Just a little update here. We're picking 4, right? So here's what we got.
It's
updated
4,
here.
yeah.
Well, Uncle Jeep's team so far is Bayonetta, me character, and the Pokemon trainer. Drip has Mario, Mario, Link, and Donkey Kong. Wait, you're going hard on the Nintendo IPs. I'm going hard on who I think is the best squad for Fortnite.
Yeah.
And of course, when we're done drafting our teams, we'll explain in detail why the 4 of them teaming up would be the best team. But for now, Drip, it's time for me to pick my final character. And I have some choices. I have many, many, many choices to go.
You do. You have a lot of them. Yes, we have an extensive list here. What are you doing?
It's tough. I don't know. I'm not quite sold on my character that I've tentatively chosen. I'm still thinking about it. I wish like some of these non-Nintendo ones. I'm looking at like some of these like Cloud from Final Fantasy would be a cool one.
That would be a very cool one.
Like Sonic would be a really cool one. Go Fast, hello. I mean, that'd be awesome. Mega Man, come on. None of those Nintendo IPs though. I was thinking something funny like Pikmin, Grab Olimar, toss in Pikmin who beat up somebody in Fortnite, How fun would that be? Get attacked by a bunch of Pikmin.
That would be cool. It'd be hard to pull off, but yeah.
Game & Watch for comedy. I was thinking about it, but I can't do that. Your team's too strong. I can't pick one for comedy at this point. Game & Watch would be funny though. Tossing sausages at somebody. I mean, come on. It'd be great. Do you know what, Drip? The pick is in.
You're going to take my pick. I know it.
I don't know, Drip. I don't know if I'm taking your pick, but I do have a really solid one for the 4th and final pick for the Drip and Jeeb draft extravaganza. Jeeb's final pick, that is. Uncle Jeeb Productions selects Star Fox.
Nice pick.
Star Fox.
Nice pick.
I mean, the DLC, the downloadable stuff would be amazing. His ship flying in would be epic. He would be the first character in Fortnite to be inside his ship and not holding on to something as he's dropping. Of course, he'd have all the fun blaster capabilities. His ship would be on his back. Maybe there's something in the game where there's a quest in the sky for the first time Fortnite. You go into the sky and there's something happening in Star Fox where they zoom you up into space. Okay. I don't know. The possibilities are endless, though. And of course, he's a handy man when it comes to shooting weapons, which is a very important thing, Drip, for a Fortnite squad, is to be able to be handy and shooting weapons. So I think he adds a lot of strength to my team. And my team is set in stone, my friend.
Well, Jeeb, you didn't take my pick. My sleeper pick. She's been sitting there all evening just waiting to get picked.
Okay.
And the pick is in. With the final pick of the Drip and Jeeb draft thing that Jeeb has said different 45,000 times, I select Isabelle from Animal Crossing. That's right, Jeeb. Isabelle from Animal Crossing. How do you feel about that? Go ahead. Tell me how you feel. You're so confused. You have no idea why.
I'm speechless.
All right. Listen, I
cannot believe you
explanation.
chose Isabel. You're gonna have to explain this one.
Okay. Explanation. First thing, we'll go over all the cool stuff, Animal Crossing stuff. Obviously, we're going to have to use these as different types of power-ups, but balloons all over the sky that you shoot down that have presents on them, that's where you get your stuff. That'd fun. Super fun. Okay. Obviously, that's how you're getting down, too. That's your glider. Course, yeah. It's a balloon.
Slowly
no
pop
question.
Balloons, yeah.
Back bling. I mean, come on. And seriously, like, think of your favorite item in whatever. The frog chair. It's the frog chair. The frog chair is the back bling. I don't even think it's in New Horizons, but everyone loves the frog chair. That's the back bling. Doesn't matter. Dude, Isabel with a gun. That's just fucking hilarious. And then the icing on the cake. And people who remember the real ones, the ones who remember Animal Crossing New Horizons release. Gee, what game also came out on that same exact day? Do you remember? It was a very big deal.
I do not.
You don't? Are you sure? Do you want to look it up? Do you know?
No, I don't think it matters. Tell me what it is.
It was oh god, it just left my head.
Well, that's not gonna help you.
Help me out. It's
I have no idea where you're going with this.
Doom.
This whole pick is a mystery to me, and Doom. I don't know where you're going.
Doom came out the same day.
And to explain how that has something to do with Animal Crossing?
Because Fortnite is something that listens to the fans. Fortnite is something that they go with things, with memes, with things online. Up until that release, there were so many memes, so many things going on with the Doom Slayer guy, the Doom guy, and Isabel. Just hanging out, doing things. There was so much stuff. You may not remember it. It was there. It was all over the place. And for the first time since he's in the game, the Doom guy's in the game. Doom Slayer's in the game. You could be that guy and Isabel on the same team together.
Yeah, but have you
They're
forgotten
finally
what this...
together in real life instead of just in funny things on the internet.
But have you forgotten what this whole thing is about? Is your team? And Doom
That's
is
fine.
no longer on.
I'm talking about just what's best, what will come to Fortnite. I don't care about my team. I'm talking about just the coolest shit to come to Fortnite.
Well, Drip doesn't care about his team. That's a revelation.
I do care about my team.
Think about that when you're voting in our YouTube poll, which, by the way, we're going to have.
Not only do they bring a lot to the game itself, because I think I've given a very good explanation on why all of these, maybe Donkey Kong's a little, the barrels are cool. The bananas, that's cool, whatever. I feel like with the rest of them, it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong.
Well, I mean, before I take over and explain my team, you kind of already have a little bit, but just for one more time for the road here. Why is your team the best team? Explain why your squad of 4 will do the best in Fortnite.
Well, because Jeeb, no matter who you're using and what skin you're using in Fortnite, they're all the same. It comes down to the player, really. So it's really all about, aesthetics, things like that, fun things that they bring to the game when they release the skin. Really just, I mean, if we really want to go there, advertisement, things to help them out, fun events. And I feel like with my squad, the Mario event would be a great time. You'd have fireballs. You'd have one-up blocks that you could hit and get stuff out of. That would be fun. Who's my second one? I can't see it.
You have Mario, Link, Donkey Kong,
Link. Link. We already know. The Link one's cool. The quests, they would be amazing. That would be such a great time. All the extra stuff, the back bling, the gliders, everything would be great. Bringing the Master Sword to the game, that would be awesome. Again, Donkey Kong, I don't know, whatever. Animal Crossing, again, the balloons, shooting those out of the sky, that'd be great. Having the Doom guy and Isabel together for real, that you could play both. Like the advertisement you could do with that would be amazing. It would just bring people back to that time when both those games came out. And maybe you save that for a time when a new Animal Crossing game's coming out. Really push it. Who knows? Maybe maybe Bethesda and Nintendo can time their releases together and do another Doom and Animal Crossing game together and really just hype everything up. I think the fun to be had with this team is honestly endless, Jeeb. That's why I think mine's better than yours.
That's what she said. My team, I think it speaks for itself. We have Bayonetta, who is the leader of the pack, who is the most inept and equipped to fight in battle. Now, again, like Drip said it before, in Fortnite, each character does have the same stats, so there's no benefit of having Bayonetta. However, watching Bayonetta do her kick flips and her swinging her legs left and right, jumping up and down, watching that booty go round and round, as the great Freddie Mercury once said, fat bottom girls make this rocking world go round. Bayonetta is there for you. That next we have her sidekick would be the Miitopia character. I mean, listen, Mike and the one I chose is intentional, the one that is carrying the blaster. I mean, they're going to have benefits of all of the Nintendo IPs and franchises at their disposal, because that's the thing of the Miitopia character. It's going to have all of those abilities, associated with it. But as well, I mean, it's a humanoid character as well. Very easy to put them in the game. No weird hitboxes there. It's going to hold the weapon and shoot in Fortnite just fine. Pokemon trainer, of course, no need to be said.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
It's a great pick, of course. I mean, now, to be fair, Drip, everybody in the game is going to have access to the Pokemon, not just the Pokemon trainer. I'm going to admit that off the top. That's the way Fortnite works. Fortnite does things.
But that whole idea is fun.
Yes, it's not just about your squad. It's about Fortnite in general. It's kind of both accommodating in one here. So adding that to Fortnite would be a huge boost to Fortnite. And Star Fox is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be a cool ship. Like I said, he's going to be the first character in Fortnite to be driving his ship down, not just dropping in with a ship.
Never happened. Never happened.
Never. None of these are happening. But that's why it's a good one. I can make up whatever I want. Then that's gonna be cool. He's got his little blast. He's got a little eye thing so he can shoot. I mean, it's gonna be cool. It's like Star Fox is gonna be cool. I mean, the skin is gonna look amazing in Fortnite. And Unreal Engine 5 is gonna look amazing. So yeah, I think my squad. And of course, they're all team workers. Guy, Drip. I called you Guy. They're all for they're all team players, man. Ash Ketchum is a leader. Star Fox is a team player. All the team there. The Miitopia character is one of none or one of all. Neither or. It's all of them. And Bayonetta is the bad bitch of them all.
Well, I'm sorry. I think not only does my team trump yours in IP value, but also
that's not a factor in this, Drip. IP value is not a factor.
Listen. Okay, but
if we were doing that, we just would have chosen the heavyweights.
Above yours. That's it.
We just would have chosen the heavyweights.
Vote for me.
Vote for Jeeb. No, vote for Jeeb.
A vote for Drip is a vote for humanity.
Do you have any honorable mentions before we wrap this up, Drip?
No, I'm finished.
I have an honorable mention. I want to give a shout out to Kirby. Kirby was almost on my team.
I knew you were going to say that.
Kirby was almost on my team. I mean, sucking in is such an OP ability to have. That'd be so cool if Kirby was like the only one in Fortnite to be able to just suck in. I know that would never happen, but neither would Kirby. So,
I have one.
Would be cool.
I guess I have one just to go with my whole Zelda, whatever the Zelda event with the Link stuff. I would like for completing all the quests. If you do it, the skin you get is Ganondorf. That would be cool.
That would be cool. Like in the battle pass. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, like if you complete all the quests.
It's another draft, like battle pass. People to get the battle pass. We
could have gone there. I think what we did is really fun. I think we did a good job. I think both teams are strong in their own way. I think if Epic came down here and said, "Yeah, I'm buying one of these teams," they're gonna buy mine though. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, for money's sake,
that's all I'm saying. Vote for me. A vote for me is a vote for humanity. Good night.
I would like to remind people again who will be voting on our YouTube poll or community tab that is not a factor in this IP strength, because if it was, we all would have chose all the strong IPs. That's not this game, though. Game was self-explanatory. Drip, the draft is over. The episode is over.
It is.
As well. We're going to be wrapping things up here on the audio side of things. So you guys listening to this podcast or watching this on YouTube, We thank you guys for listening. If you're in the stream, stick around. We'll be hanging out for the after show. But for the rest of you guys, we will see you next week.
Peace.
It's the after show. Hello, beautiful people. It's the after show. I am Alex. I'm Switch, or no, not Switch Corner. What's it? Alex from Nintendo Life here. You know, hello, beautiful people. Is that what he says? That's what he says, right?
Shy, maybe. I don't know.
Shy?
Shy, maybe. Man. I can't believe you took Pokemon Trainer. I had so many freaking ideas for that. Plus, somebody made a creative Pokemon map already. It's already there. I did a video on it.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It was cool. It was.
Chat, how we doing?
Not bad, though. Not bad.
Sticking around?
Oh my God, please let us have a Steamboat Willie skin.
I saw that earlier, yeah.
That's good. That's a really good one, actually. Oh my God. DK's mythic weapon should be a coconut gun. That's actually pretty good, too. That's a good idea. I like that, too. That's fantastic. I think we had some good ideas. I mean, any of those could be viable things to put in that game. And Nintendo is stupid for not doing it. That one girl, hello. Yo. They're dumb, man. They're dumb.
Hey, shout out to that one girl doing her thing on Twitch. She is killing it.
Yeah, for sure.
If you guys are not following that one girl on Twitch, go hang out. She's got cozy streams. She's got Fortnite streams. She got Helldiver streams. She's got it all over there. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention her lovely significant other, Inky. Yeah! Streaming over there as well, doing his thing as well. You go follow those two over on the Twitchies. I'm in Inky stream / that one girls just about every night when they're both live together at night. And they're just about every night. I hop in there, and if he says, "Yo, how's it going? Want to play?" Every time. And I'm like, bro, like I don't even have this game. He's like, go get it.
What games?
I don't know. Like last night they were playing. I think it was last night they were playing some Fallout 76.
Oh, dude, I started that. That's crazy that they were playing that last night. I started that game last night.
It's not the crazy. Fallout's having a renaissance right now.
I didn't get that far, but I fucking hate it already.
What is it? It's basically just a multiplayer Fallout experience.
I mean, no,
right?
it's just. I mean, it doesn't have to be multiplayer. I mean,
it doesn't.
No. There's a story. It's just a Fallout game. Open world.
It didn't look like anything I wanted to play.
It does not look great.
No, is it a new game?
I mean, it's PlayStation 4. It came out late. It should be fine.
It looks like.
It is not PS4. It does not look great. No. It's not a pretty game, that's for sure. And
there's nothing unique about it that I can tell outside of the fall.
From what I'm told,
universe.
I should not be playing Fallout 76. I should be playing Fallout 4.
That's the mainline game.
Here's the thing. Fallout 4, from what I hear, is about to get a gigantic current gen update with a bunch of new DLC and a bunch of new, basically just a whole new coat of paint, so it looks really good.
Why wouldn't they just put on new Fallout 5?
Because people want to play Fallout 4, I guess.
It's a little weird, don't you think?
I don't know. They're putting out some DLC for that and giving it an update for... no, I mean, that's not that crazy. They did the same thing for it was like a year ago. They did it for The Witcher 3. They did the next-gen patch for that, and then they added a couple things here and there.
When did Fallout 4 come? I thought Fallout 4 came out a while ago.
It did, for sure. Witcher 3 came out a while ago, too. Was Fallout 4 on... It was still on... I think it was still a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One generation game, though, wasn't it?
Maybe a launch. I feel like that... I remember...
Oh, yeah, it would have been back there. Let me find out.
I remember being early that generation, if not the generation prior, just late. I don't know the answer to that question, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really have. Moran says 2015. So yeah,
2015.
That'd be early last gen.
Okay. Yeah, that's not even that early. Oh yeah, I guess it is. It's decently early. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing right here. As soon as I type in Fallout 4 next gen update, it's like the first thing that pops up. Oh yeah, it's happening. This is real.
I think it's 2024. I don't think I know. It is 2024. That is 9 years after Fallout 4. They should just put out Fallout 5.
And it's Fallout 5 is Fallout 76. There you did it.
Oh well, then in that case, bad job, Bethesda. I don't know. Not interested
Next
in that
gen
series.
updates. It's free to those who already own the game. There are a number of bug fixes and improvements, Jeep.
I mean, that's
and
good.
PC
Support's
gamers
good.
are going to get widescreen and get this ultra wide support as well. There's a bunch of stuff
split
here.
It across my two monitors.
I think that's probably the one I want to play. I do like the fact that in Fallout 76, if you want, you don't have to do first person. You can just hit a button and it goes to third person.
I noticed that. Every game should do that. Every game should do that.
Yeah, dude. Like, what's the fucking point of being able to customize your character and make it look a certain way if you can't even fucking see it? What's the point?
I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. A lot of games do that to you.
And you know, I want to ask Dude's a Monster about that because he plays Call of Duty and he gets skins and stuff in Call of Duty. You never see them. You never see it. At least in Fortnite, you can look at the back of it.
Right. And you see other people's around you as well. And in your menu loading up, you see your characters.
Yeah.
Fortnite does a decent job about it.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Yeah, I don't. No interest in Fallout 4 or any of the Fallout games, honestly.
I tried, man. The series is badass. The games,
I told you I started the series, right?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I'm only on episode 2 though. And
okay, but tell me what you think.
I think it is a good show. It is a show I will continue. I will finish the season.
You're gonna like it. Like 2 or 3 more episodes, you're gonna be like, oh, this is fucking awesome.
As of now, this is not a series where I'm like, I have not been overtaken by the hype. I think it is a good show. I think it's taken my attention way better than
Last of Us. You didn't like
Last of Us. Here's a weird thing. I got a 4K TV now, right? Amazon. It's not streaming in 4K, but I thought Amazon supported 4K. So what's the deal with that? It honestly, God, it looks a little bit like the cinematography is fantastic. Don't get me wrong; they filmed
I don't know.
Great.
Mine, I'm streaming on Amazon on a 4K. It's definitely 4K.
And I don't think it's 4K for me. Like it doesn't look that like obviously cinematography wise it looks.
Well, my TV also. I don't know. I can't tell because my TV also does that thing where it upscales 1080 stuff and it upscales things. Anyway, so
I had the instinct that I wanted to mess around with the picture quality, but I really don't though. I think my picture quality is fine. I think it's the stream and it's not low bitrate.
I was gonna say maybe it's the actual stream itself.
No, I don't think it is. I would have noticed that and there would have been stutters and stuff. That's not it. And I would have seen like jumps in quality. I don't see any of that. It just looks like 1080p. It looks like when you watch a 1080p image on a 55-inch 4K television. You know what I mean? Like you could see 1080p blown up to 55 inches. Doesn't look bad by any means. It's just like I turn on, I just turned. I've booted up HBO. I have the HBO app on my TV now, so I turned on. You made me want to check out a sports event on HBO, so I could see. So I watched a little bit of the Lakers.
I did that the other night.
It looked. I mean, you could 4K. You can see right away 4K.
Oh my God, it's incredible.
You can see away.
I've never seen a sporting event in 4K until I was watching the 76ers game with you the other night.
Yeah.
Like holy crap, man.
Yeah.
Like whoa.
4K is a big difference with 4K, and I could tell immediately that it didn't look bad. Don't get me wrong; it looked like 1080p, and I'm like, I kind of wish this was 4K. It's kind of distracting a little bit, almost even, because it's clearly supposed to be viewed in 4K. The way it's shot, the way the lighting is, it needs more pixel density. It's very dark. You need pixel density, and like you don't have it with that. So it's like, I don't hate it. I just I know I could do better. You know, I'm also a nerd like that, so.
It's a good show, though. It's a good show.
It's a decent show. I'm going to keep watching.
I mean, somebody who has no,
Me as well.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm not interested in Fallout that much. I do want to play a Fallout game that I like. I got about an hour, 2 hours into 76. I was like, I'm done. This looked like, this isn't even I don't know. I'm not.
It looked like Gary's Mod. You ever playing like Gary's Mod games on Steam? Like Prop Hunt.
Like, I don't know. It was not impressive in any way, and I'm not all about
I'm
that.
talking about.
I'm not all about that, and I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, it looked like shit, I don't want to play it. I didn't really like the game. I don't know, man. It's too.
Visuals are part of it. It's all part of the experience, right? It's like when you eat a plate of food, it would be preferable. It'd be preferable if your plate didn't look like dog shit. Like literally, if you got a plate and they shaped your food into dog turds.
If it tastes like dog shit and looks like dog shit both at the same time, then it's like, okay, you're just feeding me dog shit.
Exactly.
That's not very nice of you. Let's not do that.
No, I will forgive it. Like
Fallout's Bethesda, you know what to expect. That's true. Matt Moran, when you say it's supposed to be in London, are you talking about the next Fallout game or the next Fallout season, the show?
I think he means the game. He means the game. I think the context when he wrote that, the context was the games we were talking about.
He said yes, dude. What the fuck? Yes.
Moran's
the game?
old. He does. There we go.
Game. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's your old man, Moran. It's I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's the thing, and I don't want. I know a lot of people like Bethesda games, but like, there's not one Bethesda game that I've been like, oh, I really love this. Like, this is something I want to play a lot of.
What are some of their big titles? I know Starfield's the newest one. I know they do Doom.
Yeah, that was fun. I did play a good bit of that. That's a lie. So there was one, and I didn't even play the newer one. What is it? I played Doom 2016. What's the new one?
Eternal,
yeah.
I mean, they look cool visually. They're visually impressive, especially the Doom stuff.
76 and get repetitive. Right. Elder Scrolls, yeah. That's like, that's not my shit.
They do like old timey or serious gore, or
it's all Skyrim. It's all first person stuff, and you know me in the first person stuff, man. I can't. I just hate it. I absolutely hate it, and I don't know why I dislike it so much, but I think like this stuff.
This attitude I have to gaming also came from my childhood, where I was as a kid. I would prefer. Actually, no. I'm actually kind of making the opposite argument of what I was going to say. Never mind. Scratch that. Gaming. I prefer like non-realistic. I've talked about this before. I prefer art styles that go for non-realistic. What I was gonna say as a kid, I preferred the non-cartoons. Like I preferred like real shows, like with real people.
Yeah,
I mean.
That's fair.
But that's kind of going against the argument I was trying to make. So, but that is a fact of the matter. I didn't like cartoons as a kid that much. There's certain I did. Neither here nor there. Point I'm trying to make here is that I think art styles hold up the best long term, and for me are more enjoyable when they're going for a style and not for realism. And it seems like a lot of Bethesda stuff, for the most part, is kind of going toward realism.
They go for it, and they do it really shitty.
Not always. No, I think the Doom stuff, the newer Doom stuff, looks incredible. I think it's
Doom looks good
because there is an art style.
Go look at any NPC in Fallout 76.
Yeah,
and honestly, even what's
Starfield?
Starfield looks like
Starfield
fucking
looks
shit,
like,
dude.
It's impressive, like technically, right?
Yeah, but like the people look like
they're
uncanny valley type of thing.
It's like they really did an amazing job sculpting, right? Like they sculpted these amazing details in Starfield, but they forgot to add any life to anything in there. Like they're lifeless, That's the part that's like
It seems like something I see in every Bethesda game. The characters are absolutely just hello.
Yes.
Glad you came.
Right. It's like animatronics.
Like whoa. Like stop. Like just stop doing anything. Quit fucking moving. If you're gonna do that weird shit, just stand still.
Yeah. Anywho, Drip. I think we should call it here, my friend.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Guys, we enjoyed your company tonight. Thanks for hanging out for the pod. Different one this week, obviously. We know that. It's listen, if you got any good ideas, you could submit to our Discord or social medias. Any ideas you got for us?
Man. We're waiting
stuff
on
stuff that you guys want us to talk about. We're more than willing to listen to you guys as far as like what you want us to talk about. So submit some ideas, get some ideas flowing, whether it's in Discord, social media. Just hit us up. You guys know where to find us. Give us some ideas if you want us to talk about something specifically. Of course, did you fade that out yourself?
I did not.
That's impressive. Right on time, Drip. We're right on time.
Yes, I did fade that out, actually. It was me.
Sure. Anyway, yeah. So, guys, leave some ideas. Leave us a 5-star review, please. We need them. We need them so badly. Not gonna lie, with the podcast I did with the Communication Error Boys really opened my eyes to like how little reviews we have where we should be. I mean, they got tons more reviews than we do, and a third of the episodes. Like, you could also make the argument they do a better job than us. So I mean, that's they deserve them. I don't know. I'm not saying that, but
I just got an idea.
Drip has an idea. But we need some 5-star reviews. We really do. We need some reviews.
Leave a 5-star review on our podcast for a chance to win a $25 eShop gift card.
Drip. I have an idea. We'll do a giveaway. I mean, not a crazy idea. I don't know. Drip's doing it apparently.
A $50 eShop gift card. A $50 eShop gift card. You have a chance to win if you leave a 5-star review on our podcast on where? Anywhere? Apple
specifically. If you don't have Apple, make an Apple account.
I'm going to say that shit in the next video, too. I'm going to say that shit in the next video.
I guess, hey, Drip's putting his money where his mouth is.
I am. We're going to push it. We're going to push it for like a month, 2 months, and maybe a month, and then we'll do one. And if it does good, we'll fucking do it again, Jeep. We'll fucking do it again. Let's go.
Well, I'm going to slap this at the beginning of the episode, so I'm going to cut this part out and put it at the beginning. So you just heard this at the beginning of the episode, so we're going to get to the rest of the episode now. You heard what Drip just said. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple. Have a chance to win a $50 gift card. We're going to roll this for a while, though. So on with the episode. Okay, I'll slap that in there. So we're gonna wrap this up here on the stream, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go edit this and post it, and probably sleep for a day straight.
Cool.
Maybe depends how early Drip gets me his video tomorrow morning. He might be late, ladies and gentlemen. He might be late.
I will be late.
I also need to use the potty, so we're gonna do that. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow night for Members Pod. Don't forget, tomorrow night Members Pod should be a good time. Drip and I could be embarrassing ourselves. Sweet.
Can't wait.
All right, guys. We'll see you. We'll see you when we see you.
Bye.